Well, we are getting the first drops of precipitation here throughout northeast Michigan. Thank you for tuning in to your Monday evening weathercast. So on this President's Day, it's been dreary but above freezing. 34 degrees at this moment in Rogers City, 38 in Atlanta, 40 in Tawas, 39 in West Branch. Winds, though, a little bit of a variety when it comes to those directions. Coming down out of the west at 3 in Oscoda, out of the southwest at 4 in Tawas, out of the northeast at 8 in Alpena, 7 in Atlanta, and then an easterly flow over towards Mayo at 7. Now, we do have to deal with some weather hazards here throughout the Sunrise side. There's actually a winter weather advisory in effect until 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon over into Presque Isle County. This actually starts at 7 p.m. tonight, and that's because of the threat of freezing rain, where we could see up to 1/10 of an inch of ice. Going towards the south, there's actually a flood watch in effect in the green over towards Ogama, Iosco, and Aranac counties, where accumulations of rain could be between 1 to 2 inches. And then you also got to add on top of that the melting snow, the runoff off that snow. And there's also the nearby rivers that could be dealing with some flood stage problems after the storm wraps up later on this week. But the flood watch is actually into effect all the way through tomorrow evening. At this moment, we deal with mostly light rain over towards Oscoda, Tawas, and into Harrisville. Now over towards the north, we're starting to see a little bit of a changeover between rain and snow over towards Rogers City and Posen, and even into Onaway. And the problems will be further towards the north because temperatures will be hovering right around 32 degrees later on tonight and even throughout parts of the day early on Tuesday. Unfortunately, that ice will create for some problems on those roads. Now look at all the rain, just expansive all the way from Pennsylvania all the way down into parts of Missouri, where we are even dealing with a couple of thunderstorms, over into parts of the UP. It's mostly just all snow, where we can see accumulations for them up to 6 inches. And unfortunately, it's where this pink is, that's where we're going to see the real problems here throughout the eastern UP and throughout northern portions of lower Michigan. And that will include Presque Isle County, which will get the brunt of that freezing rain. Now, everywhere else you go, it's mostly going to be pure liquid, as temperatures will stay well above 32 degrees. And even by tomorrow, we will actually see a spike in that thermometer close to 50 degrees as we deal with that southwesterly wind before this cold front slides through. Now, heading into Tuesday night, going into Wednesday morning, we'll start seeing a reversal of that precip type, going from rain with a little bit of a freezing rain, maybe even a little bit of a light flurry before it finally exits sometime Wednesday morning. High pressure begins to take over throughout the day on Wednesday. That's going to allow for that sunshine to come throughout the afternoon. And then by Thursday, it's just going to be wonderful. But unfortunately, when it comes to what we're dealing with right now, it's going to be the rain further towards the south, freezing rain towards the north. And if you really want to get a little more technical, where is that dividing line? We could say M32 will really be the cutoff point between the freezing rain and the rain. So if you're north of M32, that's where you'll have the best chances to encounter the freezing rain. Well towards the south of that road will be all in the form of regular rain. And here by tomorrow afternoon, you can see with this number 51 degrees, it's all liquid. Now by tomorrow night, we will still deal with the rain and maybe just brief periods of freezing rain and some snow, but it will all be on the decrease. Wednesday, 20% chance, and that's only very early on in the morning, probably within the first hour or two after sunrise. Thursday, just spectacular. Friday, we could be dealing with a rain-snow mix, and then temperatures climbing towards 40 by the weekend.